So, but other than that,
Stick.
let's get into our first topics because this is a little ridiculous because it just is. We'll let you know why. The PC Classic.
Wait, what are we using right now then? The PC Future?
257. Yeah, the PC Future.
Whoa!
So this is being developed by Unit E Technologies. And if you actually watch this video, I don't know if anybody else watched this video, the promotional video for this thing, because it's not even in a Kickstarter yet. It's not even launched yet.
They don't even have a price.
This is the prototype. Well, no, they have a price. It's going to be $99, they said.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
As of when RGT85 did his video, there was no price.
No, there was a price because he showed this video. And in this video, they showed the price.
He didn't mention a price.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe he didn't, but these guys do.
It's egg-shaped yellow.
They made the reason
it's
why is
smoky.
Yeah, the reason why they're doing the yellowing because that kind of plastic yellows over time.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to give you that classic look if a computer was sitting around for a while. I don't know. I mean, it's a neat aesthetic, but okay. So this is being developed by these guys, and the idea is that you're going to be wanting to play classic PC games like old, what do you call it, i3 86 games. Like it's a neat sentiment, but you can already do this.
I don't understand why it's showing these.
Because this is what these other guys. Okay, they are actually a big company. They make arcade machines and really fancy arcade.
So this is the crap they make.
They make really fancy arcade machines too, and nice ones.
I like that drum one. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, they make some really advanced stuff. So this is kind of like a side project of theirs that they're doing. I think it's a great sentiment. It looks really cool. I think it'd been neat if they added a floppy drive that had an SD card in it. That'd have been a neat sentiment.
Oh, yeah,
that would have been cool. The one thing that I don't like is why are they showing a controller? How many PC gamers use a controller? Okay, that's not a thing. It was never a thing. I mean, there was always third parties that made controllers, but they never really did well. PC gamers are used to their keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, like that. What was it? Oh man, there's a name for the gamepad, but it's ugly as sin.
Oh.
And it's got like 4 buttons and a D-pad.
Oh.
It's weird looking. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's like, I mean, even platformers. I remember playing platformers with a keyboard. You can do that. It is possible. And you get used to it, and it's fun. But so I don't know why the idea of the controller. But they did say there is going to be mouse and keyboard support as well. With this machine, it obviously hooks up through HDMI. It looks like it also has a component out as well.
Yeah.
So this is just obviously a prototype that's going to come in multiple colors as well. But it's going to be $99 for something you can already do. And in the comments of this video, someone distinctly asked, oh, can't I just do this with a Raspberry Pi or a BeagleBone or any of the other small
BeagleBone?
BeagleBone?
BeagleBone. It's one of the small computers. It's one of the more popular small computers. BeagleBone.
Like, I gave my Beagle a bone, and it's my Beagle's bone.
It looks like the Raspberry Pi. It's called a BeagleBone, and it's one of the second. It's the second most popular small computers.
The Gravis gamepad.
Ugh.
That thing.
A D-pad looks horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So this thing, I mean, and they said no to that. They said, oh no, that's not possible. It is possible. You can run these basic stuff on a Raspberry Pi or a BeagleBone or anything else, any other small computer.
Bag of bones?
Or like a Pandora's box or like any of these things. You can do that already. That is possible.
I can run mine on a croissant.
Like these are very basic software now. Dawson, you don't need a whole lot to run this stuff. So I don't know why they simply said no, you can't do that. You can do that. And also,
well, legally, maybe that's where he's going.
No, you can do it legally. You can literally.
Oh well, if you
you can literally go ahead and buy these games. Like people sell these old games, even like on eBay and stuff. Mm-hmm. And even sites like Good Old Games sell these games digitally now.
Oh, that's right.
These old games. So
see, what he's dealing with is he's got to get the licensing to put these games on the console. Versus if you just buy it and put the games on yourself, it'd be so much easier.
Yeah, and you can get a lot of these games really cheap, especially on Good Old Games. Dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and buy a small computer and already make one of these if you really want to.
I want them to run a classic PC off Windows NT.
I want a Windows Classic XP.
XP
a PC Classic XP.
XP was great.
NT was
the worst system they ever made.
No. NT was
for servers and stuff.
If you don't know, NT was the first branch out. Okay, because before things needed DOS to run in the background. Okay, before NT. When NT came around, it was the first kind of standalone without DOS needing to be run in the background. And what became of that at the high end was Windows 2000, which was one of the best operating systems they ever did.
Weren't they for like businesses though?
Okay, yes,
Windows
but
NT
like,
in
like for
2000?
instance, like I had a computer that was shipped with ME, right?
Oh,
That was
and ME was supposed to be the consumer version of 2000.
Yeah.
But the problem, it was still running DOS in the background.
Okay.
And it was causing all kinds. That was the worst operating system they ever developed. Windows 2000 was what they took that off of. Windows 2000 was a really good operating. It was absolutely amazing.
I think Windows 8 kind of falls close to Windows ME. Windows 8 was horrendous.
No, it wasn't.
What one?
See,
When it first came out, like with all the tile system.
Oh,
See, I shut that
No.
off and it was fine.
Well, no.
I never really had
The
an
problem
issue.
with Windows ME, if you didn't experience ME like directly,
I did. The computer class.
It literally. ME would crash at least once a week on my computer.
Every time in computer class, they'd be like, all right, so we got to reformat the hard drive. I'm like, for the 4th time? He goes, yep, it crashed. I'm like, can we just go to 2000 now? He goes, no, this week is ME. We got to learn it. We got to learn this one here.
Yeah, this is what's convoluted about that conversation right there. ME is a dumbed down version of 2000.
Yeah, well, 2000 ran better.
It did, because ME was supposed to be the consumer grade version of 2000. Like I was running 2000 on my computer after like the third like crash in ME. I was like, oh, you're done. You're just done. You're not coming on my machine again. It's over.
Dun.
And ME was also a mix of Windows 98 SE as well. So it was a really convoluted version of Windows.
So their target price is $99. That's what they're hoping for.
Yes.
And they want to do what, 30 games?
Yes. It's
But-
going to be loaded with 30 games, and they're going to sell games on SD cards.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So
I do like how the SD card is slot is the little floppy drive.
it does look like a little floppy drive. I just would think it would be neat if they did a full floppy drive
Yeah.
and the SD cards in the floppy drive.
Well, that would have cost extra money.
I know, it would have been a neat sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all this is a chip computer inside a little box. That's all this is. It ain't anything special.
Yeah.
Who knows what they're actually running? I don't know what kind of chip they're running. We'll find out once it comes out eventually.
The only question they have on their website is that one about the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, and they said no.
Yeah, let's see.
It's like, of course that's possible. How do you think you made this?
Yeah.
No. Oh my god.
But if you do, if Unite E does see this video, please explain to me what makes yours different.
Or send us one.
Yeah, we'll do a review.
We'll review the crap out of it, man.
Yeah,
Yes, we will review the absolute bejesus out of it.
but yeah, we'd like to know more.
I wonder if they make.
That's actually something we haven't done on Game Smash that we probably should do at some point.
What's that?
Classic PC games.
Oh yeah.
You know, I wonder if they make a custom color called my paint is chipping.
They'll probably do like
Supposedly there's gonna be other colors too.
Mhm. They'll probably do black and white as well as the yellowed.
Mm-hmm. I want Packard Bell color.
I want my paint is chipping paint.
What PC had paint that chipped on?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't have a P. I had PCs that yellowed.
I've had cases where like it was scratched to hell, dented to hell. The paint was like whatever they had on it just was ugh.
I never had that happen. Well, ours like all the PCs
we
I
had
had
a closet full of PCs when I was in high school.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
so it was a closet full, and like I would desolder everything. And they're like, "Well, you just desolder machine."
You just ruined this computer, man. I had to desolder.
I did. I had a gutted section for like 20 computers over here, and then breadboards galore over here, and we never ran out.
So what do you guys think? Do you think they've this is going a little too far with the micro classic
It is
gaming systems?
It is so easy to access DOS games, especially with archive.org.
Yeah.
It's just
Nintendo's gonna find out, and they're gonna get to them. Shut up.
no archive.org DOS games, dude. I'm not talking about
Those are all legal. Archive.org is completely it's all 100% legal.
It's archiving, so but it's a lot easier, and in a lot of the games they have on archive.org. You do not have to download. You can just play.
Play them right on the website.
Why don't they have one in the dark?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
The old version they might.
Yeah. I remember first playing it on 3DO.